Okay, so in this process of getting into Kundalini, I have also become a Kundalini practitioner, a Kundalini activation practitioner. And a lot of the time when somebody first comes to a class, people ask, is this really going to do anything for me? Am I really going to change in the way that I want to change? Because a lot of people who come, they already probably most of the time have things going on in their life, or they know that they need to make a change, but they're not really sure how. And the question I get a lot is this really going to be long-lasting change? Because I think a lot of the things that happen in like the wellness, health kind of genre, I don't know what to call it, like the category. I think sometimes a lot of it is like we can go to things and they make us feel better in the moment for when we're in the class, but they're not really, they don't always give us that long-lasting change that we're kind of craving. So it might be nice sometimes to go to like a sound healing bath, and you know, I've known people who have experienced total bliss doing those things, getting totally blissed out with just the vibration entry, because the vibration kind of enters your body. And so some people have some really amazing experiences with those, and I do think those things can potentially can change you, you know, potentially on a more permanent level. But I think for a lot of people, it might just be something they like to go and do, like getting a massage, or, you know, it's just something nice to kind of feel good for a while. So they think, is Kundalini activation the same thing? Am I just going to come to a class and feel kind of nice in the session, and then I'm going to go away and that will be that? But the truth of it is I don't even really see Kundalini activation as a kind of wellness thing or something you should do to make yourself feel better. Really, Kundalini activation is about meeting yourself right here in this moment for everything that it is. And that might be in grief, in anger, in fear. It might be in bliss, or joy, or peace, or all the other really lovely states that we prefer to feel. But really, if you want to get into Kundalini activation, it's about meeting yourself as you are right now. So, and allowing it to build on itself over time. So when you come to the first session, you might experience things like sadness or joy, or any emotion can arise. And then over time, those things get more and more revealed. So say in the beginning you have a lot of sadness, but you're not really sure why that sadness is there. Then as the weeks go on, that might get revealed to you in certain ways. So you might have visions, you might have dreams, you might start crying at a deeper level, and when you're crying, have more of an idea of what crying is about. And so it builds on itself over time. But really, you have to commit to the process, and you have to trust the process, and that can be really hard to do at the beginning, because you don't really know what Kundalini activation is about, but trusting the process is one of the most important things you can do, and really committing. So it's not something you can just have 1, 2, 3 sessions in and think your whole life is going to change in 2 or 3 sessions. It's a bit similar in that way to therapy. You're not going to expect to go and see a therapist and then change your life in a month. So if you can really trust the process, and if you can commit to it at some point, then you will see long-lasting change.